How you doing, good people? This is the 8-Bit Animal. Okay, so today's game is from Konami. It's a product tie-in with the cartoon series that's actually beloved by a lot of 80s babies. It was arguably the best cartoon that Warner Brothers released during this 4 or 5 year stretch where they were doing new animated comedy series, and it's directly tied to the universe inhabited by Bugs, Daffy, Porky Pig, Looney Tunes universe. And this game actually does have a lot of things in common with Super Mario Bros. 3. Today's game is Tiny Toon Adventures. Okay, so Tiny Toon Adventures plays off of a damsel in distress storyline. Montana Max has kidnapped Babs Bunny, and it's up to Buster Bunny to rescue her. In order to do so, he needs the help of Plucky Duck, Dizzy Devil, and Furball the cat. At the beginning of each level, or each world I should say, you're allowed to select one of those characters to be your second, and you'll be able to switch to that character if you pick up a certain item during the course of a level. Each character has his own special abilities. For instance, Plucky can fly. Dizzy Devil does a whirlwind, which busts through obstacles and certain obstacles, and Furball can climb, making Buster more like Mario than the other three characters that you can play as. You have a series of worlds you go through around, I want to say it's Acme Acres, and each level has a certain theme. There are pirate ship levels, things of that nature. Like I said, it has a lot in common with the Mario Brothers games. There are a lot of familiar characters as far as the enemies are concerned. For instance, the primary enemies that just roam levels, they are some of the students at the rival school from Acme University. There are also several of the boss characters are from other episodes of Tiny Toon Adventures. Most notably Elmira. She's a mid-boss that pops up throughout the game, and you basically avoid her until an exit opens for you to escape through. This game has a lot going for it. It's bright, colorful graphics, really tight control, a wonderful soundtrack. It's just a well-polished game, and it's really good for, it really does stand out at a time when in the first 4 or 5 years of the NES library, where there were a lot of games based on movie properties and TV shows that were actually pretty good. So definitely this one's worth your energy and effort to pick up if you decide you want to pick it up. Now, this was the first game released that was tied to Tiny Toon Adventures on the NES. The other two were an animation studio type game that was similar to the Videomation title released on the NES, and Tiny Toon Adventures 2 Trouble in Wacky Land, which was a direct sequel to this game. None of those titles are extremely hard to find. Now, as with everything else that's retro, you may want to be wary of what you're getting yourself into when you buy a copy of these, because resellers can be wackier than Go the Dodo Bird. This has been 8-Bit Animal. I'll catch you beautiful people tomorrow.